he has in the last several tournaments, then they're going to struggle.
Alrighty, so both teams getting right into it. Here will be C9 on the defense first. We'll see just what they come out here with their defensive roster, but it does look like there will be no Junkrat. Trash Mouse fans everywhere. Sad times. Yet again, he is not getting played. But take a look here at their defense in full. It will be Kai on the Winston, Surefour on the Reaper, Grego on Lucio, Reaver on the 76 in the back, Adam on Mercy, and Debit on Reinhardt. So nothing flashy here, nothing even stacked, but something very, very effective coming out from the side of C9. I do like seeing Reaver in the back. Surefour and Reaper. Reaper is absolutely great.
Yeah.
I kept wanting to say Surefour and Reaver.
I know, I've done it several times, don't worry about it.
But either way, pretty good setup coming out here for C9.
Yeah.
And will the Hanzo Dream be coming out from Gale for us? That's the real question here.
I don't think so, but we can still dream. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of like we had that question earlier, why don't you see 2-2-2 anymore? I mean, you do. It kind of gets peppered in here and there. It's pretty standard still. 2 tanks, 2 support, 2 DPS. When teams are not running these kind of niche heroes on defense, your Symmetras and Torbs, it's generally what they default into. Offenses have been running a lot more tanks lately rather than defenses, so it is kind of still a standard-ish composition. It's a good rule to run, it's just 2-2-2. Offensively, though, still no stacking over here. Well, now that I say it, Joe Meister and Hardblue are going to both play Roadhog. JKW is going to be that 3rd tank on Reinhardt. Torque, the 4th tank on Zarya. Shake, single support on Mercy. And Nicholas is going to play Pharah. So they've run this before. It's a great success.
Double Roadhog, pretty good. It's very good at cracking the Reinhardt shield as well. Debit is not going to find a shield living long here in the setup. And Hardblue right now going around for the flank again, not with this team, looking for some sort of value in the back. We'll see if he's able to get it. And oh my goodness, he found Lucio. Down goes Grego. The Roadhog flank once again working out for Hardblue, and I wonder if teams are going to expect this because Hardblue's done this in basically every game and no one looks for it.
Yeah, I mean, this quad tank offense has been absolutely brutal. It's not enough. One Reaper can't deal with it, and Reaper goes down. Surefour does come back up and takes on Hardblue. Now takes on
Surefour's on double kill though. He's putting the game into his own hands, has Death Blossom at the ready. Still in good HP, getting in on Toric. Surefour, please, on the triple kill. There was a res up, undoing a lot of his work on the point. Unfortunately for Surefour, he's going to find the hammer is down as Gale Force just cutting through C9 right now to start out this King's Row game.
Yeah,
a lot off the early pick from Hardblue.
It's such an interesting composition too. It's I mean, you're 4 tanks, but you're not really missing out on that much damage because 2 of those tanks are Roadhogs. The hooks are so crucial in just getting those entry kills for fights, and you're always fighting on uneven terms. And you've got Nicholas to the sky to try to clear it up when there's so much meat on the ground. I mean, it's just, they don't need to run anymore. It's just really cool comp.
Again, I think the big thing there, though, is that Hardblue has been flanking around on every Gale Force game. He's doing it again. Why are people not looking for this? He goes in on the Zarya. Not the biggest target he was looking for. Zarya is able to survive. Hardblue, actually, at 16 HP, will go down. Reaver does get the fall through. But really, at this point, you just have to expect Hardblue coming from the back. Just punish him. It's free ultimate if you do.
Well, they did punish him there, and he used his whole hog, just all alone out front. So as good as Hardblue's been, that's probably a mistake there, and he died for it. I mean, it's high risk, high reward, but he's just not been, you know, losing any of these risky situations.
Therefore, does have Death Blossom up still. C9 actually completely stacked with ultimates here, only missing Graviton Surge and Surefour. Just gonna speed right in here in a moment. Here comes Death Blossom, no hesitation, gets right in over the top, but is immediately punished, does not get quite as much as he wanted there, as a Gale Force really dealing with that pretty well. They're coming right back in. Here comes attack visor from Reaver. Reaver, though, finding himself without a whole lot of friends as Nicholas over the top gets a 4-kill barrage aided by the Graviton. The flank from Reaver not going to do anything. And Surefour actually now switching off of the Reaper.
Yeah, and of course the most important name in that kill feed was Adam dying during that barrage as well, unable to bring back his team, so that's always crucial to absolutely win a fight. I wonder if they're even going to be able to get in position to defend this. Nope, that point is gone.
Yeah, they're not even able to get back up there in time at sad times. And C9, usually not a team to get bullied this hard on King's Row, but again, this new meta, perhaps, certainly now with the zero hero limit, not really working out for them right now. They're still in a transition phase, and Gale Force just feasting on that right now.
Yeah, they just haven't found it yet. Just not getting everything.
Oh, Graviton coming out. Devika sneaks to the back. Doesn't go for the Earthshard, just brings JKW away, takes away the shield. They don't get quite the fall up there that they were looking for.
Well, it's enough. They got both Hardblue and JKW. It's enough to stop this push, get some even, you know, get some balance back to their defense here.
Well, C9 right now desperately trying to hold on here.
Well, this is the switch that
Trying to
they've
stabilize.
made before, is that Short 4 is going to be playing that Pharah rather than Reaver. So we'll see if it works out for him.
Right now, does have Earth Shatter at the ready. Will be looking for value here in a moment. They need to crack that Reinhardt shield, though. Easier said than done. Gale Force right now biding their time. They are ahead on time right now. They can sort of wait a little bit. They've been playing a blisteringly fast pace so far. However, C9, both teams really relatively even here on ults. We're going to see a Sunbear coming out here, though, from the offense. Hammer down from JKW, followed by a hammer down from Debit. The counter Earth Shatter doing a little bit more work here. Surefour landing 2 big rockets on the Nicholas. Oh my goodness. Takes him out from far. Here comes the Justice. Surefour on a well-deserved triple kill.
Shake, though, with this clutch res brings up all 5.
The Resurrection gonna keep this fight right into play. And no, Reaver gets knocked off by Harblue. The knockoff. Raid form not saving him, and Gale Force off the res from Shake and the play from Harblue, keeping the pressure on C9 right now.
Yeah, Adam's going around the backside. He's not even close to a resurrection right now. They're just gonna have to try to brawl this out on the cart.
This is not where C9 needs to be right now. Surefour looking for some pickoffs here on Pharah, trying to get on the Shake. Will not get on Shake in the back. Adam goes down. There no res possibilities on the table here either, as Diva's now coming out and into play for C9. Here comes the stall.
Yeah, they get a couple out there.
Adam's gonna have a res here on the point in just a moment. He's 99%. Here comes the res, and here come the Divas. But Soundbear is out here for Gale Force. Gale Force is going to look to mop up the remaining members of C9. Easier said than done, though. They're not getting those kills just yet. As Surefour comes with the brawl, shakes out Joe Meister, immediately goes down. A true brawl here on top of the fight, as neither team necessarily have a huge advantage at the moment.
Shake dies too. It's only Nicholas and Torque left. They're not going to have enough damage, actually, to clean up the rest of this stall out.
Reaver coming in with some very clutch Tracer play. And, you know, he's going to go back and switch off. I wonder if we'll even see a Widow here. Probably not, but you never know.
We've seen other teams run Widow fine on this point. I mean, the reluctance to ever even try out Widow from Cloud9 is a little bit surprising from me. I mean, obviously Reaver knows Widow better than I do, and he's just not comfortable playing it post-nerf. But we've seen other teams still have success with it.
Nicholas right now does have Barrage at the ready. Torque has Graviton, so Wombo combo very much on the menu. Here comes a Graviton, here comes Nicholas, looking for the Barrage. He's gonna have to sell for just 2. Ends up being 3 though, more people get sucked in towards the end. Soundbear out here, out for C9, and C9, again the hot seat, but JKW just got knocked off the ledge.
Yeah, that's a non-resurrectable Reinhardt body going down there. Grego's going to stall this out to wait for his remaining stallers and Short-4 and Debit on Diva and Tracer.
This is still looking good. Gale Force is staying on here, and now the Diva's back into play. C9 again on the hot seat.
Short-4 just blinked off the cliff. Or Grego did.
Now they just have to deal with the Divas, and the stall worked out pretty well for C9 last time. Here comes the stall yet again. Gale Force, though, doing a really good job of cleaning this out, and Debit will not get there to stall in time, but C9, their stall overall, they stalled to 2:21 left on the clock.
Yeah, must have been 2:22 because Harblue's calling 6:38. I can do that math.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, so Cloud9 was not happy that Melty was able to win a map by stalling out with 6 Tracers on him. But, you know, if that's in the game, they're going to do it too, so they're running Diva and Tracer as well.
Alrighty, well, we are going to take a look here at the defense coming out from the side of Gale Force. They will still be the red team. The colors are not switching off in this patch, so try not to get too confused.
Yeah, I mean, I really like the offensive kind of composition we've seen out of Gale Force. It seems to catch teams kind of off guard. Now, a good Reaper can deal with it, but just so much damage early on, and it's been rolling over teams for the most part. It's capturing first points quick. I think the Hooks getting those entry kills are for absolutely free. Earlier in this match, it caught Grego out. And then just the amount of HP in that entire pool is just brutal to deal with. Then you have Zarya shielding everyone. It's a really cool comp that I think teams are going to have to start pre-preparing for in their composition. You just add in a second Reaper and you could probably crush it. I'm
going to keep on the soapbox here until teams do it, but the other thing you have to prepare for against Gale Force is that Harblue is on the flanks. He is always on the flanks. No one has been looking for him. Please punish that. But talking about Gale Force and their team, here, getting JKW on the Reinhardt, Joe Meister on Reaper, Torque on 76, Shake on Mercy, Nicholas on the Pharah, and Harblue going to round things out here on the defensive street pick.
Yeah, offensively, again, nothing really out of the ordinary or fancy for Cloud9. Kai is going to be on Zarya. Debit will play Debit will play Reinhardt. Reaver will play Reaper. Grego is on the Lucio. Shore4 on Pharah, and Adam on Mercy. 2-2-2.
So offensive C9 going to be on the way. They need to make a quick movement, but Torque just immediately takes out Shore4. I think they've gotten hit by a Helix rocket on top of that. Hardblue find the pick on the Adam. This C9 attack is over before it begins. They just need to back out and wait for respawns.
Yeah, I guess they didn't expect Hardblue on the flank.
I'm not sure it counts as much on the defense.
Yeah,
it's more the offensive Hardblue thing.
Still, I mean, he's been in that room every time he's played defense too.
Well, offensive C9 is back up. They did get some good poke here to start this out. They're moving right in. Shore4 almost landing a double rocket again on the Pharah. They're having to run for her life. As C9 now very deep in the hotel, trying to make this work. Torque way out of position, taken out by Shore4. Shore4 now trying to put the team on his back. 1 kill in favor of C9. They get 1 or 2 more. They will get 1 or 2 more. 3 kills in favor of C9. And they're very close now to taking this point. Rez comes out, though. Nick Shore4 winning that aerial battle. Has Barrage at the ready, won't even need it.
Absolutely.
As even with the Rez, everything going C9's way on their second attempt.
I'd expect Kai to be going pretty far forward here. He needs to get some damage going to get this Graviton. Reaver's going to hide out, though. He's on Reaper. He's going to try to get in a really good position here. They spot him.
Yeah, he's been spotted. He's not going to be able to get the crazy flank Death Blossom. Instead, might be going to pub. Not even trusting that, just goes way further back into the bookstore. And why not?
I'm escorting the pain.
Still, though, ult-wise, a lot to be said here for C9 as they move forward. They do have a lot of power at their disposal. Earth Shatter, Death Blossom, Barrage, all on the menu here for C9. So, really going to have to be a little bit careful on the Gale Force side not to get caught off guard by this. I'll note, by the way, Hardblue no longer on Roadhog, now on Reaper. Oh no, Nicholas got taken out. He thought he was behind Reinhardt's shield. He was not. They're speeding up, going right in. Shore4, rocket after rocket. Gang in on the 76. He's going to go down. And C9, even without using a whole lot ult-wise aside from Sound Barrier, able to get everything they want there. And they are well positioned to just move right to the next checkpoint.
Yeah, an interesting call there after they lose 1 for JKW to go charging in. He's clearly not going to get anything done, and then that opens things up for Reaver to come and hit that Death Blossom, cleaned everything up there. They're just absolutely getting rolled right now, and it looks like there's no end in sight as they are just fully loaded on ultimates.
Yeah, C9 looking like a different team right now on the offense. They looked a bit sloppy on the defense, but man, are they bringing it at the moment. Here comes Graviton out. Shore4 at the fall, over the top, gets the double kill. Resurrection should be coming out here from Shake in just a moment. He will be able to undo a lot of this. 3 people are down, 3 people are coming right back up. But Devitt, do you have the Earth Shatter? Oh my god, he did have the Earth Shatter. 3 people immediately knocked down after that res. And Devitt setting his team up for glory. Knew the res was coming, immediately followed through. Such good coordination coming out from C9 there.
Yeah, Adam stayed alive. He has his resurrection up. They're going to have a huge window where they have res up and the opposing team does not. Reaver already trying to get in position here. And I think at some point maybe Torque comes up on a Widowmaker, something like that, because he's just not getting a ton done as Soldier 76 here. He's been getting picked off very early in all these fights.
Yeah, this has not been the greatest 76 aim here for Torque. A lot from Shore4. Shore4 has just been his nemesis this entire time, landing good rocket after good rocket. I feel like Shore4 has actually just leveled up his Pharah game since the last time we saw him. Maybe grinding out a little bit more. Either way, just beautiful stuff coming out from him. C9 now just pushing it forward a little bit forward. Hardblue able to take out Devitt on the point. Here comes the Death Blossom going right in on top of the payload. Takes out 2. Shore4 though going to mitigate some of that. As turning into a bit of brawl here on the point. Reaver is still holding on Death Blossom as well, so C9 with some tools.
Yeah, well, we talked about, you know, Torque not really getting enough done on 76, but he did take out Adam early in that fight. It was a one crucial kill that he had to get. The fight remains to go on, but now Adam's not going to have his resurrection up. He's going to have to use it early. Here comes the defensive res in response.
That was a pretty early defensive res. C9's actually getting a window to punish this, especially now that they have Graviton and Barrage on the menu. So if you look at Shake, he's Mercy built out very quickly, but it's only at 15% right now. So if Kai is able to land a big Graviton in the next 10 seconds, they're not going to be able to res right after. This is huge for C9 if Reaver or Shore4 can capitalize off of this Graviton that's sure to come.
He's also not building res quickly because no one's taking damage.
Kai right now just going right side back. There he goes. Kai got knocked off the ledge. He paid for his life. Shore4 comes over the top. He goes down. Reaver is in here. The res comes out from the offense. Not going to bring Kai back up because he fell off the ledge. But still, Reaver now getting all sorts of work done in the back. Here comes a finishing Death Blossom. Takes out 3. And C9 going to beat the time the Gale Force set. 1-0 in favor of C9.
Yeah, I was a little worried about C9 after their defense, but their offense looked great. Just absolutely worked everything in combination there. It's kind of the coordination of C9 that we expect to see. People saving their ultimates for the exact correct times. Debit had himself a nice game on Reinhardt, so they're going to take map 1 against Gale Force.
That was good. C9, their defense was not the greatest. It looked like Gale Force had their number, but man, oh man, the C9 offense was absolutely relentless, and really what they did to take the second checkpoint was great. Not only did they hit the wombo combo, but the patience of Debit to sit there off to the side going, look, they're going to get a res. We're not killing the Mercy. Just be prepared to drop the Earth Shatter. He did that. They won the fight. It was great.
Yeah, the first game he had a really nice Earth Shatter too, which he used just to save his team, because they got 4 knocked down on an Earth Shatter from JKW, but then Debit came in to knock down everyone who was going to try to clean up the mess on the ground. So he's been playing really well. That Reinhardt play, so important. And even early on, I thought they were going to crack his shield very early with that double Roadhog, but he's one of the smarter Reinhardts in the game as far as conserving your shield, not taking damage you don't have to. And the extra couple seconds he's able to keep that up, he can sometimes switch a fight around. So we're moving right onto Lijiang Tower. Of course,
we are moving right to Lijiang, and now this is going to be interesting. Will C9 be able to hold their own against a team that is very, very good at No Hero Limit King of the Hill? Because Gale Force is great at No Hero Limit King of the Hill, and the next 2 maps are Lijiang and Nepal. So if C9 wants to win, they have to take at least 1 King of the Hill map, which could be easier said than done.
Yeah, this, I mean, it's definitely Gale Force's pick here to take them to Lijiang. They've looked great on it so far. Don't really have not to look at what they're going to run roster-wise. That's pretty self-explanatory. They ran this pretty much exclusively the last time we saw them King of the Hill. It's going to be double Winston, Harblue JKW, double Lucio, Joe Meister and Shake, double Tracer, Nicholas and Torque.
Oh no, this is going to be an official Jet Set King Kong future game. Or as Hex would put it, Trey 2CO.
Twinston.
Winston.
Yeah.
Yep. So, 222 versus 222. Looking at the C9 side, going to be Kai and Debit, your pair of scientists. Reaver and Surefour, your pair of time-traveling pixies. Adam and Grego, your 2, I don't even know, 2 Lucios. Let's go.
Brazilian DJs.
Rollerblading DJs. There you go.
So yeah, I think it's a lot is just going to be Nicholas and Torque versus Surefour and Reaver. They are really the engines that make these compositions go. I mean, Harblue and JKW will show up in the kill feed here and there. They had some good Winston games, but it really is about it's about the Tracers.
That's a Surefour right now looking for a pickoff. Grego was able to boop off Harblue in the very beginning. That is terrible for Harblue. And now for C9, they're able to get 2 quick kills, and this should be all C9 off of that boop from Grego. So. Tread lightly against the Lucio that knows how to send you there. Torch says, enough of this, I'm resetting.
I'm on fire. Really?
Yeah, Torque jumps off the bridge.
Jumps out a window. I'll say no more, but
I was actually going to make a reference.
Position here, and this is the downside where when you lose the Garden Sage of Lijiang this early, it can be really tough to turn things back in your favor.
Yeah, I mean, it's such momentum-based, and speaking of, Torque and JKW combined for a couple kills, so they do have the advantage, though Debit evens it up himself, taking down both Lucio, so that should continue to be Cloud9 as all the healing is down from Gale Force.
C9's Winston coordination is the stuff of legends. They're very, very good at it. Of course, Surefour and Reaver are good Tracers as well, and even though, of course, the combo of Nicholas and Torque on Tracer is really good, I feel like Surefour and Reaver are also pretty darn good, and they have the double Winston coordination of Kai and Debit, which is probably better than Harblue and JKW.
Probably. They've been running double Winston since before it was cool. Not even on King of the Hill, on payload maps and everything. They just have it down to a science. They are mind-locked together. I've said it before. It's like they're playing a single hero in 2 different bodies.
Soundbear is out here from the side. Oh no, Harblue has to leap. Low primal rage, leaping by 3. Was going to get booped into the edge again. Gets right back here on top of the point. And C9 doing a pretty good job of just delaying this. They even have 2 Soundbears in the bank. One Soundbear going to be used here by Adam. And not going to do anything there as Nicholas takes out Surefour. So second Soundbear on the way. 2 Lucios, 2 Winstons here on the point. It is pandemonium. It is 2-2-2 versus 2-2-2. And a big pulse bomb coming from Nicholas as Gale Force now starting to steal a little bit of momentum in their favor.
Yeah, they should be able to swing this back now that they're fighting 6 on 4. Nicholas stays alive, gets a nice little healing there from his Lucio. They get a couple more kills. It's just a matter of if they can get enough to stay. Yeah, they finally get the point over as someone did go off the edge. That is Reaver, who chooses to reset rather than contest the point. They're at 86. They know they just have to win it once.
Sometimes people I won't say I choose death.
Yeah. I mean, I was going to say a spoiler, but it's for like a 50-year-old book, but I'll just not spoil that book.
Please don't spoil 50-year-old books.
Yeah.
What if I haven't read it yet? Nicholas O getting in. Is able to take out Grego very early here in this fight. Surefour running around looking for something to get gun as well. Is able to take out Shake. Beautiful tracking coming out from Surefour here. So still even between C9 and Gale Force. Made a little bit of an edge to Gale Force. Bomb going off does not connect. On big stick though from Surefour does connect. Going to get mitigated though. They went on one of the Winstons. I'm not really sure. Did hear the stick sound. As C9 just fighting, trying to bring this point back. Reaver about to have a pulse bomb of his own. Winston's, Tracers, Lucios. It is pandemonium here, Hex.
Pixel Apocalypse going on down there as Nicholas and JKW get a couple kills. JKW adds on. They had the sound barrier much earlier, so that's why they're taking the momentum still here now. Now he's going to try to stall out. I actually don't like this Primal Rage here. I don't understand clearly the point as you don't have control of it. You're not stalling anything out.
Well, Gale Force has been keeping control of this. C9's been coming in very strong, but they've been able to hold position, hold form, and C9 now is slowly running out of time at 70% to 86%. They need to make this next push count. I think that's why they are grouping up a little bit, waiting for an opportunity.
Yeah, I just don't...
We'll see if Surefour can open this up with a big pulse bomb. As here comes a pulse bomb from Nicholas. Does not connect. We'll see if Surefour has a little bit more luck as he does take out Nicholas. No pulse bomb required. 65 in favor of C9, and that is a huge pickoff.
Yeah, in with the sound barrier, and they're just going to be chaining kills right now. They should be able to clean this up, and here comes a Primal Rage. Going to stall it out.
Surefour in hot pursuit, able to take out Torek. Surefour's ability to just mow down these other Tracers might be second to none. Certainly Reaver has been doing some work too, but Surefour has been a thing of beauty right now. But C9 is going to retake this point, probably as a result of that, although the stall from Gale Force could be coming in.
Well, that's why that Primal Rage makes a ton of sense, because you're controlling the point, and he pretty much popped it and got himself 15%. Now, what Devitt did earlier was just try to keep it at maybe halfway near getting it, and it was kind of a waste.
Down bear out right now from the side of C9. C9 wanting to put this away. Everyone onto the point. Winston's Tracers ahoy. Big bombs coming out from C9. Takes out two. With a little bit of fall through. And now this is stall out times for Gale Force. Gale Force adding even more Tracers to the fray. Cheers, love. The cavalry is here. 5 Tracers, 1 Lucio. Here we go. Take a seat.
Wow.
Pulse bomb coming out. Does connect, but does not get the value they're looking for. C9 still very strong here in the point, just mopping up all of these Tracers. Not a good day to be from the UK right now if you're on Gale Forces. You go Tracer, you go on the point, you die, you go Tracer again. And overtime will end. They're not able to keep it going. Torque was almost back, but C9 able to clutch it out, winning round 1 here versus Gale Force.
Score 1-0.
Well, Kai may go visit our poll and put his vote down. He's also offering a different kind of method to play, 2-1-1-1, and I've proposed that before as well, that perhaps you can have 2 of 1 hero. That's it. Called it single double. Trademark. Copyrighted.
Alrighty, well, we are getting right into the control center phase. You'd think maybe a team wants to try a Pharah. Nah, we're just going 2-2-2 versus 2-2-2 here yet again. Ladies and gentlemen, Planet of the Apes, Civil War, Jet Set, King Kong, Radio Future, I don't even know. Let's just get into it. 2-2-2, running into each other, 2-2-2. Gale Force versus C9. C9 up 1 round to 0. This is being very aggressive coming out here from the side of Gale Force. They tried to take out Adam. They will take out Adam. Adam had no escape. The Tracers were still in hot pursuit. C9, though, definitely getting better at this right now. More kills to their fame than not. Grego and Reaver getting into the point. This should be first cap in favor of C9.
Yeah, poor Adam, not even playing Mercy and getting targeted.
I'm in the zone.
It's a very quick first cap, though. They are going to take this point, and that is absolutely crucial. This map in particular, because the point is a little bigger, super easy to stall out, which means it's super hard to actually take control over. You have to do an entire team wipe, especially against this competition.
That's what Surefour right now, looking for another pickup here. Both teams at full strength. Shake, though, in trouble, going down. Is going to be able to back up and get back in. Grego, though, in trouble. Grego, will he go down? He will go down. Gets taken out by Harblue. 2 quick kills here for Gale Force. As Torque now on hot pursuit, looking for the other Lucio kill. If they take out the last Lucio, healing is gone, and it's so hard to actually stay in the fight. Adam will go down. and Gale Force in the driver's seat here. They should be able to take this right back, Hex.
Yeah, Short 4 is kind of actually staying around a little too long. Kaikai does jump in towards the end, so if Short 4 had stayed alive there, they might have been able to stall this out more. As Kaikai and Greg are back in the fight. Here comes a sound barrier too, so I mean, dying in the area Short 4 did earlier was really rough.
Yep, and they're able to stay in on it. Torque and Grego here on the point. I'll note, by the way, that C9, despite being the losing end of this for a while, they've been able to stall out, and they're still gaining percentage as Tracers continually stream onto this point.
Yeah, and they'll continue to do so, as Kaikai was able to get his Primal Rage on. Again, that was perfect to stall it out once we have control. Here comes the second Primal Rage out of Debit. Really hard to take down all this 1000 HP. He's going to jump up and down in the air. Pulse Bomb comes down, takes down Hill Monster.
This is just pandemonium. Shields everywhere, Tracers everywhere. And again, even though Gale Force is in the driver's seat, C9 still officially holds control at 75%.
That's why the first cap is so absolutely important. They do finally flip it over at 77.
Gale Force finally turning things in their favor, able to flush out C9. Not before C9, though, on a significant way to their goal.
Yeah, so Cloud9 is just going to regroup, get back together. They don't really have any ultimates to work with, but neither does Gale Force either. They're closer to Pulse Bombs than Cloud9, but we've seen how quickly those can charge. Negligible advantage.
So they're moving right in. C9 getting right back into the point. Torque, though, finds and eliminates Grego. Joe Meister goes down, both teams down to Lucio, but a big Pulse Bomb takes out both Reaver and Kaikai. Torque getting the value, moving forward. Adam, you are already dead. Or are you? Yes, you are. That would have been bad. You can't pull up the "you're already dead" without the person actually dying. That would just be bad. Either way, though, both teams trying to get into it. Gale Force holding on strong. This has been very close back and forth as the Tracers, Winstons, and Lucios battle on.
Gopher is coming around the back. He's going to look for a giant Pulse Bomb to initiate this fight.
Oh, let's break it.
Surefour is in the back. Does eat a lot of damage here already. Looking for something here in the back. Throws out the Pulse Bomb. Does not connect. Pulse Bombs everywhere. Torque going to get the better of it. As Gale Force doing a very admirable job of hanging in here right now. 70% to their favor. They've almost caught up to C9's amount.
Yeah, they've definitely got it going for him now, as they refuse to give up this point either. And now it is turning.
Surefour, though, coming in, does get the double kill. Reaver starting to turn in his favor. The extra damage coming in from C9. They are pushing back Gale Force right now, and they're going to retake this point. Gonna be 86% to 86% just a moment here, Hex. You don't get any closer than that.
Now, Soundbarrier is going to be up for Cloud9 too, which is absolutely crucial. They're going to be able to stall at this point to at least 99. If they win the next fight decisively, it's going to be over.
Here comes a Pulse Bomb out. Does connect, does not get a kill right away. Still does a lot of damage. Soundbarrier coming out from C9, but not before Adam dies. They're already down a person in this fight. Joe Meister going to go down as well. Both teams down to Lucio. All even across the board. Soundbarrier out here from Gale Force. Gale Force now fighting for their round life right now. They don't want to go down 2 rounds. Nicholas getting in deep, gets a double kill. Torque following through. It is back and forth. Both teams 3v4 on the point. Oh my goodness.
It's just Surefour and Adam near the point. They both die actually right now, so that's going to be brutal. Both tanks come in late though, and here comes a Primal Rage. It's going to stall at the point for a
C9
while.
wants to keep in on this. They're fighting out. Gale Force, so definitely with the advantage. They have point control right now. Both teams are getting into it. Devitt, the last one remaining on the point, leaping into the air, trying to buy some extra time. Kaikai's there as well, so you have to get rid of the 2 scientists on the point before you can actually cap it.
They're going to do it. Then Adam is going to try to break it down.
He went to break it down, but he didn't even hit the ground.
It's fine. It's good for him actually, because now they're going to be able to use it for the next fight. Whereas he done it there, may have stalled out, but I think it's actually better served to actually fight as a group here. They're going to have a sound barrier when the other team does not, so it should be a huge advantage.
Oh, let's break it.
Pulse Bomb coming out here from side. Gale Force does not connect. River, though, is already dead here. It's a 65 in favor of Gale Force, and now Nicholas lands another, takes out Adam. Gale Force in the driver's seat. Surefour and Reaver and Devitt, the only 3 left here for C9. They are getting mowed down, and now will C9 be able to stall? They do have extras coming in. No, Reaver does not get in the point in time. 1-1, which means we have at least 2 more rounds of Lijiang to go, Hex.
Score.
Oh, that's right. We're doing best of 5.
Yes, we are. We have more.
The good thing is, though, even if Gale Force wins this, the next map's Nepal. Wait, did I misspeak?
More King of the Hill.
Yeah. So, interesting compositions coming out from both sides. Surefour and Reaver are going to run 2 Tracers. You know, the unorthodox style of running 2 Winstons as well. It's going to be Kai and Debit. And to everyone's surprise, both Grego and Adam are going to play Lucio.
Both teams have been pretty comfortable with these compositions. It's been pretty close here thus far. They are going to be rolling into it here in just a moment. May the best team of scientists and future women and DJs win. As we are getting right into it as both C9 Winston's getting deep in the back, not able to get the value they want as Shake and Torque picking up 2 quick kills.
Yeah, that's
Gale
it.
Force in the driver's seat as Nicholas punches Surefour right in the mouth.
It's absolutely over. You can't lose both your Lucios that early. They got jumped on, they got eliminated. That fight's been over for a while now. Although they might just come on and stall it out. You really don't want to give up first point for free. They have to, though. That's how decisive losing both your supports is. It's going to be interesting to see if Cloud9 ever makes the mistake of trying to come in through this right side. So I think it's a super huge mistake.
Yeah, they're trying to get back in. Gale Force, of course, does have control of the point. Surefour, though, does pick up Joe Meister early on, does have a pulse bomb, looking for the stick. Goodbye, Winston, blown right up. Team Rocket blasting off again as Torque going to go down. Surefour getting into it. And oh my goodness, Surefour and Reaver striking right back. C9 going to retake this point with authority.
Where were we?
Oh. Gale Force going to be coming back out again. They're going to reset, and the fight will be on, Hex.
Yeah, coming out in Courtyard, Hardblue with the initiation pretty early on. They only have 2 in the point. I feel like they could have waited for the rest of the 4 to get in there. Now Nicholas is going to get focused down extremely easily. Kind of uncoordinated coming out of Gale Force here as they're trickling in. You just can't do that against this composition.
No, absolutely not. Surefour and Reaver are just feasting right now. They pick off 2 people in the very beginning. These Winstons are without hope, and oh my goodness, Shaky W gets stuck, but brings it right back into Reaver. The pulse bomb self-damage coming in. As JKW says, screw this, I am out. I am going back to my home planet. Not going to be a successful attack here for Gale Force, as again, chaotic all around.
Okay, so they're just going to leap in over the top. They are coming left side. They get punished. No boop to punish.
Soundbear coming out here from both sides. Everyone dropping the beat. They feel that healing beat. They feel that protection. Surefour coming in, takes out JKW. Hardblue and the Atom. Both teams 5v5 here on the point. Break it down once more, say both Lucios. Encore. Everyone shielded up again, but C9 now starting to make the most of this. Devitt take out Joe Meister. Bomb from Reaver takes out Nicholas. And they are getting right in. Reaver now on the double kill. Can we have 3? We can have 3. And C9 going to hold on once more.
Yeah, they definitely had the better side of this, and I think a lot of it is Gale Force is just kind of playing over-eager, overexcited. I don't like their initiations. They're going in from different angles on some occasions. They're not going in together, which is the problem. Surefour just throws his pulse bomb and absolutely wastes it. He's going to get caught out. They're going to chase him down. He might be able to get out. He rewinds.
Surefour, not like this. You're out of blinks. Ask for help. Get a lifeline. No, Hardblue going to take out Surefour. Now 65 for Gale Force. They're in a great opportunity as they move forward here. This is all sorts of craziness, but with the numbers advantage, here comes the pulse bomb. Sticks right to Winston. Blows a chunk right out of him. He's still alive though, but weakened. And another big bomb goes off. Both Winstons bite the dust, and Gale Force Esports bringing this right back. And this 2-2-2 was set up as they were about to lose too. They were in overtime. Now 25% to 99% as we'll see what C9 wants to do next.
Losing a Tracer that early and that separate is absolutely brutal. You can't come back from it because think about who does any damage in this composition. It's only Tracer. So yes, you can die sometimes in fights, but it has to be after a couple clips have at least emptied, giving your team a chance to get a kill with a Tesla gun.
Indeed, well, here we go. Deja vu all over again. C9 rushing in. They're going to be dropping the beat here in just a moment. Here comes Grego. Drop that beat, but no, get dropped by Torque instead from the back. No sound barrier coming out here from C9. And that is absolutely terrible. Adam is not feeling that beat for at least another 20%. Still, though, 2 kills come out from C9. It's not over just yet. Even without the sound barrier, Adam is going to be dropping that beat. There it goes. Surefour and Reaver still in the fight. And oh my goodness, Hex, they are pushing back Gale Force despite the way this started.
Yeah, Debit and Kai doing a ton of work. If Primal Rage is on the point, it's still going to stall it out. Torque does die to Debit, too. So now a big damage engine from Gale Force is down. It's just the monkeys on the point.
Reaver and Debit going in. C9 trying to bring this point back on their own. They want to go up 2-1. Gale Force in trouble. If they lose this, they are in the overtime squeeze. They are going to need to just keep throwing people on the point. And will the cavalry be here? Here come the Tracers. Torque gets on. Here it begins.
This will protect us.
JKW, Torque, Nicholas. We are full UK now, boys, as here comes 5 Tracers. Not full. I mean, Lucio representing Brazil, but still, they are getting wiped out. This is a terrible day to be a Tracer. You go in, you die again. But C9 able to definitively finish it out and go up 2-1.
Do you think the guy who has to play Lucio feels really left out when that happens?
I mean, a little bit. You're the odd one out, literally. You're not conforming to peer pressure.
You're saying that you're the worst Tracer of the bunch. I guess we could spin it
or
in
maybe
the
you're the best Lucio.
You're the best
of the bunch.
Lucio. Yeah, I guess that's the nicer way to
positive
say it.
spin. It's positive spin.
I'd be playing the Lucio. I know that. And I'm not a good Lucio.
Alrighty, well, we are getting ready to go right back to the Garden phase. C9 in the driver's seat, up 2-1 over Gale Force Esports in this round. They're up 1-0 here in the set. If they win here on Lijiang, they will stamp their ticket right into the grand finals.
Yep.
Place that we often do see C9 here, but Gale Force coming out with a pretty strong King of the Hill game as once again 2-2-2 versus 2-2-2. Winston's leaping in, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
Bubbles going down everywhere. Nicholas takes the first blood, though, takes down Kai, so that momentum usually carries over. Reaver evens it up right away. JKW takes it back, so now it's in Gale Force's favor. Shore4 comes in, TJO comes in. Torque takes down the fight. It's Gale Force right now, but it can go anywhere.
It's only Shore4, Reaver, and Kai here in the point.
Yeah,
This
no
should
healing.
be in favor of Gale Force. Shore4 is pretty darn good, but to be a hero like this would be, oh my god, he almost got the double bomb at the end. He was trying to be a hero, and Hex, he was close.
He saves it out enough that the point's not being able to flip over right now. So Debit and Kai get back in, so all that meat is on the point. They avoid some pulse bombs. Debit takes down Torque. Now it is looking in favor of Cloud9 as the kill feed fills up with blue.
All right, so right now we do see the defense of C9 trying to get on here, trying to take this back in their favor. They're going to do just that. Reaver and Grego getting the picks that they need to get. And now let's take a look at here at the bridge here, where Grego, being devious, just looking for the boop. He's gotten several of them here in this game here thus far. Never underestimate Grego on a mission, but here comes Gale Force running right in. Round number 3, here we go. Both teams start full HP, looking for that all-important first pick. Shore4 takes out Harblue. Nicholas on the Grego. C9, though, up 5-4 right now as this fight begins. Shore4 almost going down, able to live. Rewinds time. And C9 looking pretty good here. They've gotten the picks they need to get, and Shore4 should be able to mop this up.
They're going to be absolutely fine. Debit has Primal Rage going on. Save that, even if a miracle happens. Kai's going to have Primal Rage too. They're going to get this to 50%, and it could only be by just like hitting Q if they wanted.
All right, Shore4 looking for the pickoff, trying to get in the back of Harblue. Harblue running for his life, jumping left, jumping right, almost jumping into the pit, somehow still alive. I'm not even sure what just happened there. I think just Primal Rage cooldown, just those things. Here it comes, both sides going in. Both Lucio's breaking it down. Feel that beat. Nicholas drops the bomb. Reaver gets knocked off the edge, falls off the edge. I'm not even sure. C9 down to Tracer here, and this is looking good for Gale Force. They get 1 or 2 more picks. This could work as Grego falls off the edge. Oh my goodness. Pits, please.
Well, Cloud9 still with control of this. Now Nicholas does have his pulse bomb up. He was able to take down both tanks, though. Shore4 comes back, takes out Harblue for himself. Shore4 just trying to keep this alive. He's the only one on the kill feed for Cloud9. They are going to be able to stall it out for a little longer. Shore4 continues his reign of terror, takes down Torque.
Yeah, Shore4 looking pretty good here on the point. Shore4 is the man of heroics, man of the hour. Not able to do enough right now, though. Although, it's interesting because C9 has still held control of this point despite actually just sort of losing these fights for the last little bit here. They've been on the losing end, but they've been able to stall out this losing fight. And for them, they are now at 93%, so Gale Force, they need to decisively take this sooner rather than later. They are up 2 kills here in this fight, so they are well in the way, X.
Yeah, both tanks are going to go down in short order, too. Debit's not long for this world as he will be cleaned up. So that is going to be finally a capture coming out from Gale Force, but it's really going to be one more fight. If it can be decisive enough, Cloud9 will win this stage, win this map, and we will be done with our top end of the bracket.
So Gale Force Esports, a little bit life to them yet, but if C9 is able to take this back, they will be the winners of the round and the match. So do or die time here for the side of Gale Force. Pulse bomb coming out from Torque, does not get the pick off right away. C9 still being in pursuit. JKW losing half his health to that pulse bomb. Primal Rage or not, he is going to bite the dust. Soundbearer though coming up, it is not already dead. Both teams getting into it. Harblue onto Adam.
Yeah, Adam's
Gale
gone.
Force is the first pickoff. This is so back and forth right now. Joe Ford looking for the pickoff right now. Joe Meister not like this. Joe Meister able to get away, but won't be for long. No, Joe Meister is going to go down.
Not
And
in love
C9
with
right
that
now just
sound
struggling
barrier.
to bring this back in their favor. Hard Blue goes boom from that pulse bomb. Surefour doing the work at the moment for C9, trying to fight it right back. Gale Force though getting percentage all the while as this goes on, even though this fight definitely going in favor of C9 right now.
Well, Tor got Adam in the backlines, which is absolutely crucial because Adam had sound barrier ready. It's not like he just charged it or has passively charged it. He had it up. He was trying to get into this fight, and it would be really nice to have him here right now. Here it
Pulse bomb
comes.
coming up. Here comes the sound barrier. C9 getting right in. Kai's already dead though. Nicholas took him out early in the fight. He did not benefit from the sound barrier. Reaver though going in deep, takes out JKW. C9 getting more value. Down goes Hard Blue. 3 kills here for the side of C9. Will this be all they need and more? Bear in mind, if they retake this, there's not a whole lot of room for error here for Gale Force, as Nicholas though able to come in, takes out not 1, but 2 Winstons.
I've just been watching his health bar. He's been at maybe 20 health the entire time that he's getting these kills. He's still alive somehow. He's a magician.
Nicholas able to stay alive here. Now, Gale Force Esports at 98%. C9 going to be the ones that keep it in overtime. Ladies and gentlemen, this is pandemonium as both sides just struggling to turn this fight in their favor.
1 Lucio down for each. There goes 1 Winston.
They're getting in on 3 quick kills here for the side of C9, but Gale Force striking right back. Winston's, Tracers, and Lucio's. Oh my. Primal Rage here on the point. Monkeys swatting at each other. Lightning flying.
Let's coordinate our efforts.
Both teams right now just keeping it going. The onus is on C9 right now because they do not have the cap. They have to keep it in overtime. They have to keep someone on
Use
here
Rego again.
at all times, or it is going to be over. But this is just craziness right now on all sides. Red and blue all around the point. C9 with a little bit more of an advantage, but Nicholas just doing the work, keeping them in it. Adam falling off the ledge, and now this is looking way more Gale Force at C9. Reaver one less people up. Is this going to be it? Will we go to a 5th round here on Lijiang? Reaver trying to stay alive, does by time. Here comes Surefour. Cheers, love, the cavalry is arriving.
Grego died at 100% on sound barrier yet again. He's been having a rough game.
Sound barriers coming out here from both sides. C9 struggling to keep it in their favor. Will we see more Tracers sooner rather than not? Sound barriers out. Let's break it down. The first sound barrier wasn't even gone yet as Surefour taking out Joe Meister. Just craziness at the moment on the point. 1 Winston swiping, another Winston lightninging. Devin taking out Nicholas, and just back and forth, red and blue all over, as now C9 starting to turn this perhaps a little bit more in their favor.
Yeah, both of their Tracers are alive, which is really nice, and both the tanks are getting some kills. Now Pulse Bomb comes out and misses.
C9 might be on the verge of turning this in their favor. They just need a few more kills. Look at Joe Meister over the top, playing a little bit of razzle-dazzle, gonna get knocked right back in the shirt for, however. C9 retaking the point. Will we go into overtime? We absolutely will. Gale Force not giving up just yet as more Winstons enter the fray. So, buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. Grab a Snickers. This might not end anytime soon.
Well, they're getting a lot of kills.
Of course, more in the driver's seat, but Gale Force
They're cleaning up.
piling in. Although
They're
Gale Force
cleaning
just
up.
lost a
That's
lot of
it.
people there. This might be over. Alrighty. GG is called 3-1 in favor of C9. C9 has done it. They are going to go to the winners finals. And Hard Blue with some final parting commentary. So play the game coming out here from Surefour. Surefour definitely having himself a game. This is where Hard Blue got blasted off into outer space, not to return.
If Hard Blue wasn't your favorite player already.
Alrighty.
I don't know why when people say something and then they type it in all caps yet again, it makes me laugh. Like just the screaming and the escalation of it. Very, very good. So that is it. That's it for our winner's bracket. Cloud9 has won the winner's bracket. They will await whoever comes out of the lower bracket. And you know what? We might just see Gale Force come back again.
No, Gale Force has a huge opportunity to come right back. I would not count them out even for a second. They're a great team. C9 was able to fend them off, but we'll just have to see how things go in the other parts of the bracket. In fact, we're going to take a look at that real quick and see what game we can hop into, because I'm not sure we're actually at the point of losers finals. No, in fact, lower bracket definitely having some issues being gummed up a little bit. It looks like the next match we might be able to get into, Hex, is Melty versus One Shot or Two Strong. So the upside is that we are going to be casting then 1, 2, 3, 4 more sets here today.
Well, they're not necessarily sets, so they're best of ones.
It's best out of one. In the,
best of ones, then we'll go to the losers final, which of course is Gale Force waiting for whoever. That is going to be a best of 3. Whoever wins that will go back up to the top end of the bracket. Oh, yeah.
Let's take a look here.